Bangladesh became the first country in the world to ban polythene. However, the government has not been able to create an alternative to polythene in the last 2 decades.
Imagine a place where pollution and poverty magnify the challenges of daily living. Welcome to Bangladesh, a nation among the poorest and dirtiest in the world, despite its rich culture and strong people who struggle with brutal reality. In this illuminating trip, we shall discover Bangladesh's striking differences, delving into the depths of its problems and the attitude of its people who aim to overcome them. Come explore the core of a country where hope and hardship live together. Bangladesh is a country that is frequently misunderstood and misrepresented, but it is truly a land of vibrant culture and remarkable resilience. This nation in South Asia is known for its diverse traditions, languages, and customs. Bangladesh is truly remarkable for its rich cultural heritage and the unwavering resilience of its people. The nation is well known for its vibrant music, dance, and art, all deeply connected to its rich history and diverse ethnic communities. Events such as Pohela Boishakh, Bengali New Year, and Durga Puja showcase the vibrant and celebratory nature of Bangladeshi society, highlighting the unity and happiness that permeate the community. The traditional attire, like saris and lungas, and the cuisine bursting with the flavors of mustard oil and a variety of spices, really highlight the cultural richness. Nevertheless, there are significant struggles that coexist with this cultural richness. Did you know that Bangladesh is one of the most densely populated countries in the world? It's home to over 160 million people, all living in an area roughly the size of Iowa. The high population density significantly strains the country's infrastructure, resources, and public services, leading to overcrowded cities and stretched public utilities. Bangladesh has to face the constant challenge of dealing with natural disasters. The country is located on the delta of the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers, making it prone to floods, cyclones, and riverbank erosion. These disasters result in extensive damage and force millions of people to flee, making enhancing living conditions and economic stability more challenging. Pollution is a significant concern, especially regarding air and water pollution. Dhaka, the capital, is known for its high levels of pollution. Vehicle emissions, industrial discharges, and a lack of proper waste management systems mainly cause this. The pollution in Bangladesh significantly impacts the health and well-being of its residents. Bangladesh's social customs reflect the country's rich traditions and the continuous efforts towards achieving gender equality and social justice. Child marriage and polygamy, despite facing legal challenges, continue to exist in certain regions, highlighting the intricate balance between tradition and modernity. Despite these challenges, Bangladesh has shown remarkable resilience and unwavering perseverance. The resilience and strength of the people in overcoming challenges is truly remarkable, showcasing a nation that, despite facing obstacles, remains proud of its vibrant cultural heritage. Dirtiest country in the world. According to the 2023 Global Air Quality Index, Bangladesh is the most air-polluted country in the world. This concerning status highlights the nation's pressing environmental challenges, especially regarding air quality. Air pollution in Bangladesh has multiple causes that contribute to its complexity. The rapid growth of urban areas and industries has resulted in a notable rise in the pollution caused by vehicles. Dhaka, the capital city, has experienced a substantial increase in the number of cars and buses on its roads. Many of the vehicles in the city are old and do not have proper emission controls, which leads to a significant contribution to the smog that covers the city. In addition, various industrial activities, such as brick manufacturing, textile production, and shipbreaking, release significant amounts of pollutants into the air. These industries frequently disregard environmental regulations, making the problem worse. Construction activities also have a significant impact on the decline of air quality. Building and infrastructure development projects continuously release dust and particulate matter into the atmosphere, contributing to air quality degradation. In addition, the extensive use of biomass for cooking and heating in rural areas releases significant amounts of smoke and pollutants, which adds to the overall levels of air pollution. The effects of this intense air pollution are significant and have wide-ranging consequences. Health issues are a top priority and cause for great concern. Respiratory diseases like asthma, bronchitis, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, are pretty standard, especially among children and the elderly. Did you know that prolonged exposure to polluted air can have serious health consequences? It is associated with cardiovascular diseases, strokes, and even an elevated risk of cancer. These health issues have a significant impact on the healthcare system of the country and significantly affect the overall well-being of numerous Bangladeshis. The costs are equally overwhelming for the economy. Illness, healthcare expenses, and pollution-related health issues all negatively impact economic growth. They can lead to reduced productivity, increased healthcare costs, and even a loss of workforce. These factors pose significant challenges to the overall growth of the economy. In addition, the environmental decline can discourage foreign investment and tourism, which are crucial sectors for Bangladesh's economic growth. Tackling this issue requires a collaborative approach involving the government, industries, and the public. It's crucial to put in place and uphold more stringent environmental regulations, encourage the adoption of cleaner technologies, and educate people about the significance of air quality for both well-being and economic growth. Strange custom of sharing husbands. Within the Mandi tribe of Bangladesh, a unique and debated tradition exists where a man may marry both a mother and her daughter. This practice, deeply entrenched in tradition, showcases the intricate dynamics of cultural norms and social structures within the tribe. This custom has its roots in the tribe's matrilineal system, where lineage and inheritance are passed down through the female line. From this perspective, marrying the same man can be viewed as safeguarding property and resources within the family. In this way, the tribe is working towards maintaining its socio-economic stability and ensuring its long-term survival. Nevertheless, this practice has its fair share of complexities and objections. This custom is highly important in society. First, it questions traditional ideas about family and marriage dynamics. Due to overlapping roles and responsibilities, complex familial dynamics and potential conflicts can arise. The daughter in particular might find herself dealing with psychological and emotional challenges as she navigates the societal expectations that come with this tradition. In addition, it is worth noting that the husband often wields significant power and influence in such arrangements. This dynamic can raise concerns regarding inequality and the potential for exploitation. This practice also reflects the broader gender dynamics within the tribe. It brings attention to the significance of women in the Mandi society while also shedding light on the restrictions imposed on their independence and liberty. Women in such marriages often have limited control over the arrangement, as they are expected to follow tribal customs and norms. Addressing this issue requires a delicate balance between respecting cultural traditions and promoting social progress and individual rights. It's a complex task that demands careful consideration. It is crucial to emphasize the importance of education and awareness within the tribe, encouraging different viewpoints and empowering women to make informed decisions about their lives and relationships. In addition, involving tribal leaders and elders in conversations about the consequences of this tradition can contribute to a deeper understanding and potentially open up possibilities for gradual transformation. Multiple wives tax. Did you know that in Bangladesh, there's a law called the multiple wives tax that's designed to discourage polygamy? This law imposes a financial penalty on men who decide to marry multiple wives. It's an exciting approach to address this issue. This legislative measure demonstrates the government's commitment to tackling and alleviating the social and economic challenges linked to polygamy in the country. Polygamy, although allowed under Islamic law, can bring about various challenges that can have negative impacts on families and society. The government aims to discourage men from entering into polygamous marriages by implementing the multiple wives tax, which will serve as a financial deterrent. This tax imposes a considerable financial burden on men with more than one wife, making it economically challenging. There are several reasons behind this law. In terms of economics, polygamous marriages can put a strain on family resources since the husband is responsible for providing for multiple households. Financial instability and poverty can be a real struggle, especially for families with lower incomes. The tax is designed to help ease economic pressures by reducing the occurrence of polygamy. In social settings, polygamy can give rise to intricate family dynamics and potential conflicts between wives and children. Issues like favoritism, jealousy, and competition can pop up, causing a bit of a disturbance in the family's harmony. The tax is a deterrent, prompting individuals to reflect on the social consequences of marrying multiple wives and promoting a more stable and united family structure. In addition, this law recognizes the unequal effects of polygamy on women, thus promoting gender equality. Women in polygamous marriages may experience challenges such as neglect, decreased attention, and limited resources in comparison to those in monogamous marriages. The tax aims to safeguard the rights and well-being of women by decreasing the occurrence of polygamous arrangements. Despite its original intentions, the multiple wives tax has ignited passionate debates about its effectiveness and fairness. Some critics claim that it could significantly impact lower-income individuals and potentially lead to the practice being done secretly. The tax alone may not be enough to alter long-standing cultural and religious beliefs. Bustling transportation system. The transport system in Bangladesh is a clear reflection of the country's fast-paced urbanization and economic development. Nevertheless, this dynamic system poses significant challenges, especially concerning urban transport, congestion, and infrastructure issues. Urban areas, particularly Dhaka, the capital city, face a significant challenge due to the excessive congestion. Dhaka's streets are always bustling with various vehicles, including cars, buses, rickshaws, and motorcycles, due to its population of over 21 million. The city's infrastructure needs help to handle the vast amount of traffic, resulting in frequent and severe traffic jams. These congestion issues lead to a considerable loss of time, higher fuel consumption, and increased levels of air pollution, which have a negative impact on both quality of life and economic productivity. These congestion problems are made worse by infrastructure deficiencies. There is a noticeable issue with the roads in Bangladesh. They tend to be narrow and poorly maintained and need proper traffic management systems. Driving conditions can become hazardous due to potholes, poor drainage, and a lack of proper road signage, leading to frequent accidents. In addition, the current public transport system needs to be improved to keep up with the increasing demand, resulting in crowded buses and trains. Many commuters are forced to rely on private vehicles, which only exacerbates the problem of traffic congestion. The city's transport problems are worsened by lacking a reliable mass transit system. Despite ongoing efforts to develop metro rail and bus rapid transit (BRT) systems, progress has needed to be more active, and the existing infrastructure needs help to keep up with the growing population and urban expansion. Once these projects are finished, they should help ease the congestion problems. However, for now, the city desperately needs immediate solutions. Alongside the hustle and bustle of city life, rural areas also encounter their fair share of transportation obstacles. Rural roads often need to be more secure during the monsoon season. Isolating communities and making it difficult to access essential services. The absence of dependable transport infrastructure in these regions hinders economic progress and sustains the cycle of poverty. Ongoing infrastructure projects aim to expand and modernize the road network, improve public transport, and promote sustainable transport options to address these transportation challenges. But for these initiatives to succeed, it's crucial to ensure they are implemented effectively, receive sufficient funding, and are supported by comprehensive urban planning considering the needs of a rapidly expanding population. Rampant child marriage. Child marriage continues to be a pressing and deeply rooted problem in Bangladesh, with the practice having severe negative impacts on the health, education, and overall well-being of young girls. Its prevalence persists due to socio-economic factors and cultural norms, despite attempts to address the issue through legal measures and other efforts. It's worth noting that in Bangladesh, a considerable number of girls are married before they reach the age of 18. Multiple factors contribute to the high rate of child marriage, such as poverty, limited access to education, and cultural norms. Many families often see marriage as a way to ensure a secure future for their daughters, alleviate financial pressures, or shield them from potential social challenges. Unfortunately, the actions taken in the short term can have serious adverse effects on the girls involved in the long run. Child marriage has a profound and wide-ranging impact on the health of young girls. Getting married at a young age can result in pregnancies happening earlier than expected, which can bring about various health challenges for both the mother and the child. It's worth noting that younger brides may face specific challenges when it comes to pregnancy and childbirth. These challenges can include a higher risk of preterm births, low birth weight, and maternal mortality. Young mothers who are physically immature are at a higher risk of experiencing obstetric fistula and other injuries related to childbirth. In addition, young girls who are forced into marriage face an increased vulnerability to domestic violence and sexual abuse, which poses severe threats to their overall well-being and mental health. Child marriage has a significant impact on education. Unfortunately, young girls who are married off are often compelled to leave school, which abruptly ends their educational paths and restricts their prospects. This disruption in education not only hampers personal development, but also perpetuates the cycle of poverty and dependence. These girls face challenges in accessing gainful employment and achieving economic independence due to limited education opportunities. Additionally, their limited education hinders their capacity to make well-informed choices regarding their health, family planning, and engagement in community activities. Various measures have been taken in Bangladesh to address the issue of child marriage, such as implementing legal changes, raising awareness through campaigns, and implementing interventions at the community level. The government has established the marriage age of 18 for girls and has implemented policies to ensure compliance with this law. Enforcement, especially in rural areas with strong traditional practices and beliefs, continues to be a challenge. NGOs and community leaders are instrumental in spreading awareness about the detrimental consequences of child marriage and fighting for the rights of girls to education and health. Programs that empower girls through education, vocational training, and life skills development have demonstrated encouraging results in delaying marriage and offering alternative opportunities for young girls. It is crucial to have initiatives that encourage families and communities to have open conversations about the importance of girls staying in school and the harmful consequences of child marriage. These discussions play a vital role in shifting mindsets and challenging cultural norms. To sum up, child marriage in Bangladesh is a multifaceted problem that has significant implications for the health and education of young girls. To tackle this issue effectively, we must take a comprehensive approach that involves enforcing laws, educating the public, engaging with the community, and providing socio-economic support. Bangladesh has the potential to create a future where every girl can thrive and fulfill her dreams by empowering them and challenging the social norms that lead to child marriage. Poor food quality. Food quality in Bangladesh, especially street food, can be a cause for concern, as it may not always meet the necessary sanitation and safety standards, which can have profound health implications. Street food is a favorite choice for many people because it's convenient and affordable. However, several factors can make it a health hazard and compromise safety. Street vendors in Bangladesh often work in unsanitary conditions. Vendors must have access to clean water, proper waste disposal systems, and adequate storage facilities to maintain food safety standards. Food contamination is a common issue due to the lack of infrastructure. Take food, for instance. It can come into contact with pollutants like dust and environmental vehicle emissions. Additionally, it can get contaminated if handled with dirty utensils or hands. Foodborne illness is a significant health concern that can arise from consuming poor-quality street food. Several types of bacteria, such as E. coli, Salmonella, and Vibrio cholerae, can be found in contaminated food and lead to severe gastrointestinal illnesses. These infections can cause a range of symptoms, from mild discomfort and diarrhea to severe dehydration and, in extreme cases, even death. These health risks can pose a more significant threat to children, the elderly, and individuals with weakened immune systems. Another essential issue to consider is the presence of adulterants in food preparation. It's essential to be aware that some vendors may use subpar or expired ingredients, incorporate potentially harmful chemicals for added color and flavor, or resort to unsafe cooking practices to save money. Let's consider an example. The use of colors and preservatives that are not suitable for consumption can result in long-term health problems, such as damage to the kidneys and liver. In addition, it's important to note that food that is not cooked correctly, especially meats, can contain parasites and pathogens, significantly raising the chances of getting sick. Poor food quality has far-reaching economic consequences beyond the immediate costs of healthcare. Foodborne illnesses can have serious consequences, causing lost productivity, higher medical costs, and long-term health issues. This puts a strain on families and the healthcare system as a whole. In a nation where a significant number of individuals depend on their daily earnings, falling ill can result in severe financial hardships, further perpetuating the cycle of poverty and deteriorating health. There are various initiatives in place to enhance food safety in Bangladesh. These include government regulations and public health campaigns that educate vendors and consumers about the importance of safe food handling practices. Nevertheless, ensuring compliance with these regulations continues to be a difficult task. It is crucial to take essential measures such as increasing investment in infrastructure, conducting regular inspections, and imposing strict penalties for non-compliance to enhance street food safety. Enduring natural disasters. Due to its geographical location and topography, Bangladesh is prone to various natural disasters such as floods, cyclones, and soil erosion. These disasters present significant risks to the country's infrastructure, economy, and the welfare of its people. Flooding is a frequent and destructive natural disaster in Bangladesh. Many rivers run through the country, including the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna. These rivers tend to overflow during the monsoon season, resulting in extensive flooding. These floods can submerge large land areas, displacing countless individuals, causing extensive damage to homes and devastating crops. The impact on agriculture in Bangladesh is quite severe, resulting in food shortages and economic losses. This significantly impacts the livelihoods of many Bangladeshis who rely on agriculture as their primary source of income. In addition, floodwaters can often contaminate drinking water sources, leading to a higher risk of waterborne diseases like cholera and diarrhea. Cyclones pose a significant threat to Bangladesh, especially the coastal regions. Cyclones in the Bay of Bengal often result in strong winds, intense rainfall, and storm surges when they reach land. These factors come together to result in extensive damage to property, infrastructure, and agricultural land. The loss of life can be pretty significant, particularly in regions lacking early warning systems and evacuation plans. In addition, cyclones frequently result in additional disasters, such as flooding and landslides, which worsen the already dire humanitarian situation. Soil erosion is a significant concern, mainly caused by the country's abundant rainfall, natural river processes, and human actions like deforestation and unplanned urbanization. Erosion results in the depletion of fertile topsoil, which decreases agricultural productivity and causes the deterioration of arable land. This poses a risk to food security and compels rural communities to move, further burdening urban areas. Communities living near major rivers face a constant threat from riverbank erosion, which can lead to the devastating loss of homes and livelihoods. The impact of these natural disasters is significant. These factors hinder economic progress, burden public resources, and contribute to ongoing cycles of poverty and vulnerability. Measures to address these impacts involve building flood embankments and cyclone shelters and setting up early warning systems. Nevertheless, addressing the magnitude of the challenge necessitates an ongoing commitment to investing in disaster preparedness, climate resilience, and sustainable land management practices. To sum up, Bangladesh faces ongoing challenges due to its vulnerability to floods, cyclones, and soil erosion. These challenges require comprehensive and coordinated efforts to minimize their impacts. It is absolutely vital to prioritize disaster response mechanisms, infrastructure development, and sustainable practices to safeguard the lives and livelihoods of the people of Bangladesh. A low quality of education. Bangladesh faces significant challenges in its education system, resulting in a low quality of education, which plays a crucial role in shaping the development of a country. One of the main challenges faced is the high dropout rates and the limited access to higher education. These issues hinder the nation's efforts to achieve comprehensive educational reform. One thing that really stands out is the dropout rate, especially among students in primary and secondary schools. Even though enrollment rates have improved, many students still need to finish their education. Several factors contribute to this issue, including poverty, child labor, and social pressures like early marriage for girls. Many families prioritize immediate economic needs over the long-term benefits of education, causing children to leave school early to work and support their households. Moreover, the education system in numerous schools leaves room for improvement. As classrooms are often overcrowded, facilities need to be improved, and teachers may need more training. These factors can challenge students, hindering their ability to stay engaged and achieve academic success. The limited access to higher education further compounds the problem. Although Bangladesh has made significant progress in expanding primary and secondary education, access to tertiary education still needs to be improved. Many capable students cannot pursue advanced studies due to financial constraints, insufficient higher education institutions, and competitive admission processes. The quality of education can sometimes differ when it comes to attending university. Some universities may need more resources, use outdated curricula, or need more research opportunities. This situation hampers the potential of individuals and impacts the country's capacity to cultivate a skilled workforce capable of propelling economic growth and fostering innovation. In addition, there are significant differences in the quality and availability of education in urban and rural areas. Rural schools frequently need more qualified teachers and resources, which worsens the gap between urban and rural areas and perpetuates cycles of poverty. Girls in rural areas still face significant challenges in completing their education due to cultural norms and safety concerns, which contribute to gender inequality. To tackle these issues, we need to implement various comprehensive reforms. Investing in teacher training, infrastructure improvements, and inclusive policies supporting marginalized groups is crucial. In addition, taking steps to ensure that education aligns with the demands of the job market can play a crucial role in keeping students interested and driven. We need a collaborative effort between government and non-governmental organizations to establish a fair and efficient education system that ensures every child has the opportunity to thrive. It is important to note that enhancing the quality of education in Bangladesh is vital for the country's socio-economic progress. Addressing high dropout rates and increasing access to higher education is crucial in our efforts to create a more educated and prosperous society. Do not forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more thrilling content. Thank you for watching.